Peggy.
Hello, and we're live.
Yeah, good. Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for joining us today for our official New World broadcast. My name is Michael Tsarouhas. I'm the lead game designer on Insurgency Sandstorm. I'm sat here with Focus's Miguel Ray Garcia. Hey.
I was
Miguel,
just like, oh, okay. He got it.
Miguel Ray Garcia. Yeah, am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah.
Good. Who is a product manager at Focus. We're streaming from Paris. It is wonderful to be here in the office, Miguel. Thank you for having us. Today we're going to be playing the pre-order beta 1, which is available to absolutely everybody who owns Insurgency Sandstorm. So if you haven't bought it already, you can buy it right now, and you can play with us or against us or without us by yourself in player versus player versus mode, cooperative mode, and checkpoint, as you know it from Insurgency, or maybe as you don't know it, with up to 8 players, and in 5v5 competitive firefight. All this is done through Matchmaking. The server browser is disabled. Just be aware. You can see some other details when you boot up the game in the message of the day at the bottom right. I'm also pleased to announce our release date for Insurgency Sandstorm, which is September 18th, 2018, a Tuesday, just next month. So, first, to start, what we're going to do is play some PvP. Miguel here is going to be playing. Miguel's very good at shooters. He actually plays Overwatch competitively.
Don't start.
Did I set the bar too high?
If you start with that, then everything will be a mess after.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. He compensates for recoil. He's why in the recent video that we put up, people were like, "Oh my God, there's no recoil on Insurgency anymore." It's just because this he was too good at it. Anyway,
right.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's
Don't
fine.
worry about it.
Anyway, while he's
Chat's already lighting up. Thanks.
Yeah, we're streaming from his perspective, so he'll be shooting, he'll be killing, he'll be playing. I'm going to try to focus on the chat and answer questions. I imagine you guys have a lot. Please feel free to ask whatever you want. Just be aware that right now, this is a beta. What you see is a work in progress. There's going to be some glitches or some bugs here or there. The optimization is not finished. There might be some performance issues. If you have performance issues yourself, remember you can always turn your graphics down. We recommend turning down things like shadows or turning down the scope quality to turn off the 3D scopes. As nice as they look, they are somewhat expensive as far as performance goes. But anyway, let's hop in game, shall we?
Okay.
All right.
PvP.
Yep, we're going to start with some PvP. Before we do PvP, if you could just switch back over to the Customize section. One of the things that's new in Insurgency Sandstorm is character customization. With the character customization system, you can customize both your security and insurgent characters. We have a variety of different options. We have lots of different headgear. Each piece of clothing or armor, well, not so much armor, that's a kit menu thing, but each piece, each thing you put on your body, be it clothing or armor or something like that, can be customized by a different color. You see this helmet here is not actually armor, but it's aesthetic. You can also wear different eyeglasses, different torso items, different legs, different gloves, all of them different colors. We have a variety of different camos. Maybe we want to show them some of the camos as well, which applies to your entire uniform as a security fighter. There's a few different voices on the security team, which we can demonstrate if you want to go up to character, actually. Go to voice. Yep, you've got the Spec Ops American. Should be playing the audio, right?
Yeah.
You click that a few times. I want people to hear that.
That's a sniper! Get clear! Get clear! Ah, fuck! Get clear!
We also have a local security force soldier, a regular voice, if you play the regular.
Hey! Hey! Enemy's house! They're north! What the hell? Watch it! I'm right here!
And we also have a local female character, a militia member. If you go back to head, you can switch to let's try, where's Ghoul. Switch to Ghoul, go to voice.
Hey! Fuck off! Ah! That's gas! Shit! Fuck is this? Damn it! Fine!
All the actors did a really great job. I was actually in the booth with them, assisting in direction. It was a lot of fun. Let's go over to the Insurgents. Show off the Insurgents real quick. The Insurgents are also customizable. You can do a wide variety of different colors. They've obviously got a more civilian look to them. They've got jeans, they've got shamags, they've got hoodies, tracksuits, all that kind of thing. Lots of different options. It's worth saying that all these different options are unlockable, and the unlocking is done through gameplay. So you play, if you level up, you get a bunch of appearance credits, is what we're calling them, which you can use to purchase a specific thing that you want which you can preview in this menu and say, oh, this is what I want, and you spend your money and you just get it directly. Also, every time you level up, you get a random item from whatever. It could be just anything that you get randomly. Different items have different rarities and they have different costs, so you can buy it directly or you just drop it. One of the things, we want to be transparent about this, one of the things that we're considering for post-release is also providing a pay-for option where you can give us real money and you get in return an assortment of appearance credits, sort of as a shortcut if you want to just unlock something but you don't want to spend the time playing. Bear in mind that all of this is purely cosmetic. It is not gameplay related. You're not going to unlock weapons as you might in other shooters. You're not going to unlock upgrades or attachments for your weapons. This is just for clothing. This is just if you want to customize your character and change your aesthetic a little bit. But for release, we're not going to have that. So without further ado, let's hop into some multiplayer. We're going to play some versus. As you can see, our matchmaking system right here. We're going to click Find Game. And it's looking. You can see our matchmaking preferences here. We're set in Europe because we are in Paris, in Paris. While we're playing, Miguel is playing, and I am here just watching the chat. So if you have any questions, please just let us know.
Can you mod these aesthetics? What does that mean?
These, well, we do want to include modding as a post-release goal. We're likely, and I say likely, we're likely to start with things such as level creation, using Unreal 4, using level editor. We would like to do character custom, not character customization, we like to do character, I guess, model replacements and texture replacements. However, we don't know how exactly to make that work with our customization system, so that's something that we might have to look into. One of the ways we've talked about it potentially is we could just have, if you download something off the workshop and you replace all the characters, it just applies it to everybody on the team. So that's something we're still exploring. As of now, like what we saw in the workshop in Insurgency was a lot of really cool stuff. People creating whatever characters that they wanted, kind of creating their own narrative. That's a good bug. Oh, Mr. Eyeballs. Okay, no, that's normal. That's normal. Also, worth noting, as you can see in first person, you can see your sleeves, you can see your gloves. It's looking pretty cool. You can't see your legs, but that's something that we've discussed and something we might be able to add post-release. Someone asking about weapon skins. We don't have any plans for weapon skins for release. It's something we're going to explore post-release, but we can't say exactly if or when it would come in, but it is something we've definitely talked about. And this would be tied into probably the same system that the character cosmetics are tied into. Okay, I'm seeing a good amount of questions, so I'm just going to try to go through them the best I can, but also be aware we're going to do a Q&A period at the very end dedicated to questions, so if you miss your question, you can always just throw it up later. Also, we're going to do some giveaways, so anybody who wants to play Insurgency Sandstorm will be free to try it and own it. The giveaways are going to be in a little bit. I think after we play PvP for a little while, we're going to hop on that, or hop out of it rather, and then do a giveaway. And we'll probably give away a couple things. We'll do a traditional raffle and then a trivia question, which I have prepared. And I'm curious to see if you guys will get it. I think you will. NeoSpikeX asks, can we create squads? You can create a party. We have a party system. But I'm not sure exactly what you mean by squads. In Insurgency, we had 2 squads per team, which is how your VoIP got segmented, you could say. You can only speak to people in your squad, on your squad chat. So maybe you could elaborate a little bit what you mean by squads. What are the choices as far as map selection? Can I pre-select different visual loadouts depending on the map I will/want to play? I'm not sure what you mean by, for map selection there's 6 different maps for full release. For the beta 1 it's just 3 maps. But for the full release, that's going to be 6 maps across 4 different modes, multiple scenarios, even per map. So like we have push, which is a player versus player mode, and in push there might be 2 layouts for a map. One where the security are advancing, and one where the insurgents are advancing. But maybe if you could elaborate a little bit on your question. Oh, the chat is going a little quickly here. I'm gonna have to pull it up over here on this other screen. Just give me a moment. Glad to see everybody's so excited though. Dr. Jed comments, vaulting looks smooth. Yes, yeah, vault through that. Yeah. Now we didn't want vaulting to be too high, so you might notice it's not as generous as in other games where you're fucking parkouring all over the place. But we did want to have something that looked less gamey as what was in Insurgency, which was just, I'm just gonna leap up like 15 feet in the air. That was a bit much. Or no? Are you
It's
upset?
the same guy.
Was his name Burger?
I don't know, but it's the same.
You don't want to get dominated by a dude named Burger.
I know, but I'm trying to get through. You know.
No, I'm not taunting. This is cool. This is the skirmish mode, which I'm sure many of you might remember from Insurgency. We're playing a low player count game right now.
Almost shot him.
Oh, he's good. One of the things we've worked really hard at doing is making sure the Insurgents and the security have cool customization options, but they also look very distinct from each other. Look at Miguel. That's Miguel pulling down on that mouse pad.
He didn't die.
No, it might have been a little bit of...
I missed.
Okay, interesting. Could you consider adding a team deathmatch mode? Team deathmatch is something we've been asked about before. It's not something that's within what we want to do. We feel like our gameplay is built around objective-based play, and to have a team deathmatch mode, it just doesn't really work for our gameplay. I guess it would be fun. It would be very fast-paced, but it's not the kind of pace that we want to drive and the kind of team play and sort of thing we want to have people experience when they play. The objectives are super important to the pace of the gameplay. It's how you respawn your teammates in, and it's what you're supposed to do when you get in the game. It's what you're supposed to coordinate in doing it. Team deathmatch game can just be kind of frenetic and silly. I'm seeing some other questions here. I saw someone comment that the audio was slow.
I don't know.
Is this? Please say if the audio and the visuals and if we sound okay. Just sound off and let's make sure everything sounds okay. Can teammates deal damage to other teammates? Yes, they can. Friendly fire is important. It's on by default. If you kill 3 teammates in a row, then you'll get kicked. Okay, audio's good.
Okay.
That's fine. Yusuf says, is there going to be gloves cosmetics? Yes, in fact, Miguel is sporting some right now. We could check out the cosmetics a little bit in more detail later. Maybe we could even have like we could focus questions or do an explicit showcase. But we wanted to get in game to play first.
Poor guy. That is a very angry machine gunner.
Ooh, shoot! Oh fuck!
I was crawling.
Look at your. Did you see your hand? You just your claw. Oh, dude, he's killed you 14. Burger
It's the same
eyes.
guy again.
With the Mark 14.
It's the same guy.
It'll be alright. I think. Sorry, again, bear with me, please, as I'm reading the chat. I'm just trying to make sure I see all the questions. I can't get the quality of the stream over 360p, and the audio is out of sync. Are the streaming settings correct? According to what we just asked, it was okay for everyone else, but please let us know if there's an issue. You might just want to try restarting your browser.
Ooh.
God, you asked, can you shoot through walls in this game? Yes, absolutely. We have a ballistic system, which has a few different things going on in it, you could say. Bullets do travel. If a bullet is within a close range, it's hit scan, simulated as hit scan. If it's at a further range, the bullet is fully simulated, and regardless, whatever shot that you take has all these different calculations that take place. So time to the target, gravity will make it drop, muzzle velocity will dictate how fast it's going to go, and it slows down. As it slows down, it does less damage. All these different kinds of things factor in. As far as penetration goes, like shooting through walls, if you... Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
As far as penetration goes, if you have like a high caliber round, it's going to penetrate stuff better. It's going to go through more stuff, including flesh or whatever. Certain weapons have AP rounds, but one of the new things that you'll notice since Insurgency is that we actually removed AP rounds. That is the upgrade. It used to be AP rounds in Insurgency, and people would just... The problem that we had, one of the issues that we had with it was kind of like, I don't know, stopping power in Call of Duty 4. It was like, everybody might as well just get it, right? Because it just makes your gun better, because it's not like you're afraid of really well penetrating a dude. And even if he's not wearing armor, which needs to be penetrated, you're still going to kill him. So we decided to remove it to kind of I guess, set a level playing field and have people make more interesting choices with their limited supply over, oh, I'm just always going to get AP because it just makes my gun better.
He had so much armor.
Yeah, that guy was loaded up, loaded for bear. As in Insurgency, you can wear armor, you can wear armor and you can wear different carriers that will carry different amounts of ammo. And when you do that, you have visual representation of that on your character, on top of your cosmetics. Dagon says, oof, that scream. Yeah, we recorded some real good screams. That was a lot of fun. As I was saying before, the actors we worked with, I was in the booth with them, and they really poured their hearts into it. It was super awesome. I did the voiceover in Insurgency and directed the voiceover of Day of Infamy, and I like to think that we go for something that feels immersive and just contributes to the atmosphere of the game's sound in general, which is already so... It's always dubious to say realistic, but yeah, we wanted to go for very realistic audio. We wanted to go for high fidelity audio, as the buzzword is. If you take a look on our YouTube channel, go to New World Interactive, you can see that we just put up a video showcasing our audio system. Okay, seeing a few more questions. Looks like we're preparing a server right now. Why can't you see how many are online on Steam? Well, you see, if you're in the game, you can see how many are online. As you can see, there's 909 people playing Versus, which is pretty awesome because the only really, the build went up about 2 hours ago, I think, as a soft launch. But we had our hard launch just 20 minutes ago. That's when we announced it to everybody. So it's pretty good. If I buy the game now, can I play it? Asks Aimbot Brad. Yes.
It's don't use your aimbot.
No. Please, Aimbot Brad, don't use. Be regular, Brad, when you play Sandstorm. We don't want aimbots. Basically, if you pre-order Insurgency Sandstorm, you get access to the beta, which is available now through the weekend to the 13th till 6 p.m. Central. That is European Central Summertime. Then we have another beta period starting August 30th to release being September 18th. So you can play during then too. Please be aware, Aimbot Brad, that there are some bugs and glitches, and you might experience that as well as some performance issues or other issues. So please give us your feedback on our official forums. Go to insurgency-sandstorm.com/feedback or on the Steam discussion boards. But if you buy it, I think it's a good choice, Aimbot Brad. I think it's well worth your while. It's $30 base, but it's 10% off if you own Insurgency and another 10% off just for pre-ordering. I promise you we're good for it. Let's take a look at some of the things we can customize on our weapon. That's a good idea. We got our different traditional sights that we have. Check out the magnifiers. Previously in Insurgency, go to the 2X actually. Either of them. Yeah, now we got a magnifier on there, right behind the hollow sight. It looks pretty cool in both 3D and in normal. And the gun disappeared. There it is.
Here it is.
Yeah, we got the magnifier there for the red dot. C79, which you guys might remember. SU-230 is new. We've got extended magazines, flash hiders, compensators, just kind of like the heavy barrel was in Insurgency. Laser sight, foregrip, a foregrip bipod, if you want to use both things. It's pretty cool. Also new weapons, like the G3 and the G36K. Both very cool. G3 is a classic design, that olive drab. Is that olive drab?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's green. It's greenish.
Classic battle rifle.
Yeah. Zazek asks, Mikey, did you do any voice acting in Sandstorm? Yes, I'm the voice of the helicopter pilot, the support helicopter, and we'll probably hear it some in game. Traditional grenades, some pistols. Got to grab a high caliber one, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As you could we go back? Let's go back. Take off the light carrier. As you can see, like you have like a base loadout right here, like just a couple mag pouches, but put on a light carrier, and boom, you get some more pouches on your vest. Put on a heavy carrier. Oh, we need more supply. Hold on. Heavy carrier, boom, you got the backpack. You got all the ammo, and I think more pouches between light and heavy, right? Yeah, one more pouch. How often do you play a game where your pouches actually differ in amount depending on your loadout? I think that's so fucking cool. Also, if you put heavy armor on versus light armor, you can see your vest changes completely. You're wearing a plate carrier, and the pouches are still on that plate carrier, but they're attached to... They're not attached to the rig, they're attached to the plate carrier itself. You can see it change there, yeah. So basically there's... You can do light carrier, light armor, light carrier, heavy armor, no carrier, light armor, no, etc., for 6 different combinations. Meister says groin protection, thank God. Yeah, and that will stop bullets. Like you can shoot a dude in the groin with heavy armor, and it'll be like, "Ow, you shot me in the groin. It still hurts, but I'm alive, and I might have suffered trauma to my testicles, but I might still be able to have kids." No carrier, heavy armor, poggers. That's just how Miguel rolls. Some people ask, saying they're having, or one person at least, saying they have issue with the stream. Maybe one of our moderators can help you out, but I believe everything's coming in okay. If something's wrong, please try to get in touch with the moderator. Just reset your browser. Potato asks, is there a pistol that costs no supply? Yeah, on the Insurgents, the Makarov costs no supply. Some excitement about the door. Yes, we do have doors in Sandstorm. You can kick them. You can open them.
So
bash them open.
Doors?
Yeah, try to bash that. Oh wait, let's actually show this first. If you press use to open it, doors are one way. So if you have a pull door, be careful, right? Because it's gonna knock in your face and it might get you hurt.
You can use it to slightly open doors.
But you can also use it, exactly, yeah, you can do it, you can peek it a little bit like that. In fact, close the door.
There's someone here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to play, aren't you?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's demo
Now,
the
aim
door.
down your sights, and then you interact with the door. Step back.
Oh, sorry. You
Yeah.
it.
Press use again. It should be... Sorry. I'm distracted.
No.
Here, just bash the door. Let's just get
Okay,
through.
bash.
If you bash the door...
You sabotaging me, dude.
It's correct.
You're doing this on purpose, dude.
That was too good.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Oh, that was perfectly framed too. Like, look
Yeah.
behind you out the window.
Because I could hear him. I could hear him like wandering about.
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's someone here."
And I'm like yakking in your ear, like, oh, we also have door mechanics. He's exactly on the other end.
Look at this guy
Oh my
testing out.
God.
He's testing out your recoil mechanics. over
Yeah.
there.
Pavel Stuk is.
Apple's sick, yeah.
He's getting down with it.
Yeah, he wants to. He's gonna learn
Yeah.
the spray patterns. Okay.
You can also charge into doors and break them down. And by the way, if you break a door down and it's a push door, you're not gonna bust it off the hinges. It's just gonna open it. What's going on here? Is he here?
In the area.
There might still be one because there's two of you.
Yeah.
You know how this works.
Look at this. What is going on? Okay. No, Azerty keyboard mode. Is there someone?
Yeah,
here?
this sucks. Let's wait.
All
Roger
right.
that.
What did he say? I didn't hear.
I don't know. He said something about let's leave. So I'll leave.
As you guys can hear, we have in-game VoIP, we have radio VoIP, but it's in-game VoIP like with the filter on it.
Oh, he
we
meant
also.
leave the server.
Oh.
This is poor Amsterdam.
Okay. It seems like we're not having a lot of luck with the matchmaking.
can
It's putting us
swap.
in low population
You
servers.
can swap to
The backup
co-op
server?
event if you want.
We do co-op? What time is it?
I
We're
mean-
trying to check our schedule.
We can go back and forth.
That's true. Yeah, let's switch into co-op. Yeah, Spanish Harlequin asks. That's an interesting name, Spanish Harlequin. Go co-op. Yeah, we're gonna show off some co-op now. Questions? There are no locked doors except for those who actually don't have a room behind it. Oh yeah, well not every... I think there are locked doors that are in the levels, but they're obvious. The doors which are interactable are obvious, especially because when you go up to them, you will see, as you saw, that icon. Shadowstar Games asks, has the game been optimized now? Alpha had problems with that. As we said during the alpha, and as we've been saying in some of our media, the game is still being optimized. It's still a work in progress. There are still people that are having some performance issues, but optimization is an ongoing process. It's something that we're going to be working on through this beta, through the next beta, leading up to release and post-release. We're still going to be optimizing the game.
Oh, the loadout is different here in.
In cooperative, you have access to far more weapons. Yeah, let's use Mark 18 CQB. No, let's use the Mark 17. Yeah, you guys have been asking for this one. The lighting's a little weird here in the loadout menu. Yeah, that's okay.
How many?
Pimp it out to your heart's content, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want some. Ooh.
Also got a new pistol, the M005. Any news on night maps? Asks Lilu. We've discussed night maps. It's something that we're considering for post-release potentially, but we'll have to see.
Okay, we got we got a good stack.
Found a good co-op server. Shadow Star Games says, I am looking forward to this game to grow even post-release. Oh, us too. Yeah. And, you know, this is, to speak on a personal note, this has been a really exciting week. We've been working on this game for a very long time, and as you can imagine, like, anybody in the world can play it now, and so it's quite exciting. All you gotta do is pre-order it, and you have access. Miguel, why don't you try speed reloading?
What? Oh.
Speed reload by double tapping the R key. There you go. Now, the way the magazine system works in Insurgency Sandstorm is just as it was in Insurgency. You reload your magazine, right? And if you fire it out like half of the bullets, then when you put it back in your vest, you're eventually going to come back, and it's going to be still half full, right? We don't have the magical merging magazines that other first-person shooters do. So the way that will work is every time you reload, you go to the highest magazine capacity weapon of the magazines you have. Also, now we have a prompt that shows up, as you can see at the bottom right there. Now, Miguel is doing the speed reload now, so you can see the magazine just goes away completely because he's just ditching it. A speed reload, when you double tap R, will drop that magazine and will throw it out on the ground, meaning you'll lose it and any bullets that you might have inside of it. Of course, if you fire all the bullets in your magazine, then you have no reason not to speed reload because there's no bullets in it. And it's not like you care about that expense of that virtual magazine. You're going to fill it with bullets later. No, you're just going to resupply and get them back. That's a speed reload, bam. Sometimes you can't even see it, it's so fast. Lucky Big Dog says, co-op and versus have passwords, and trying to find a game for them don't work. The server browser is disabled, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, and as it says in the message of the day. If you want to find a game, please use the matchmaking. Part of the beta is also testing our matchmaking systems and making sure that everything is up to code, up to snuff. I think that's the idiom, right? Up to snuff. Ooh, nice shot. There's a partial... Oh, it was a speed reload. So as you can see, Miguel has... Oh, if you want to switch back to Mark 17. He has 3 magazines left. That third one's in his weapon. You can see from the white line. If you hold the R key... If you hold the R key, your guy does a mag pat down, which says an ammo check. Do it one more time. Which will make sure your display shows at the bottom right. So he's got 3 mags. 1 in the weapon, 2 in his vest. 1's full, the other's less than half full. Hold down R again, please. Nope, insert in the corner. He's hiding.
Yeah, I know. That's why I walked back.
I think he's
this
glitched,
guy.
actually.
Oh. Okay. I thought you were talking about in this room.
No, it's okay. Hold R for me.
Yeah.
Now you can see the approximate amount of bullets in your magazines, including the one in your weapon. We don't ever want to say it exactly, but we do want to make sure that... Excuse me.
Cover me! I'm reloading!
People in Insurgency complained, and it was always a little unclear, like, oh great, I have 6 mags, but like, how much is in this magazine that I happen to have? Or what about when you reload constantly and you're back down to like your later magazines, which is like, I don't remember which one this was that I have in my weapon, I've been reloading so much. Now you can actually tell, but not exactly. Just a particular approximation.
Great! We captured Alpha!
For people who are having trouble with matchmaking, be sure you check your matchmaking preferences at the bottom right. With default F1. So you reload.
I'm loading!
That guy's leaning right.
Strange.
He's standing in the middle of the road. Oh god. Oh dude. Oh my god, you're shooting everybody in the pelvis.
Sorry, it's a...
No, this is actually a strategy in shooting from what I understand.
Is it really?
If you break a person's pelvis, how are they gonna run after you? Also, they'll be in incredible pain. So that's how you incapacitate a threat. Shadowstar Games says, I see there are female characters now. Totally gonna play one because why not? Yes. Lara Sawalha is the actor with whom we worked for the female character, and she did a really awesome job. She, as well as some of the other actors, spoke actual Arabic. It was something that we translated in the booth. We got a lot of really good swear words in there. My favorite, I think, has to be, we also saw, people saw it in our E3 trailer, which Miguel here actually was directing and creating. The Arabic word kus umak, or something like that, which means your mom's vagina, which is used as an expletive and also as like an interjection, like oh shit or fuck, but also as an insult rather. So, as you guys might remember, the voiceover in our game, just the overall tone, has been one that's supposed to be very gritty, very intense, very brutal and ruthless, and that includes the vulgarity. Ooh. You were just Mr. Twitch over there. I think you got him though.
I think so.
Yeah. Someone asked him about the beta. In order to play this beta right now, to play Insurgency Sandstorm, you need to buy the game. This beta is only available to those who own Insurgency Sandstorm. Sandstorm's release date is September 18th, but we have a beta period this week that goes until the 13th. And then we have another one, Beta 2 we're calling it, which runs from August 30th to the release in September. Stickman Sam asks, will Oh Shit RPG be back? Yeah, there's still RPG incoming lines for all the different characters. And also, I'm the helicopter pilot for the support helicopter. And if you fire a rocket at me in the helicopter, I will yell, Oh Shit RPG. Among other things, like, fuck RPG. Also the classic RPG. Lots of different of those. I see there's some people that remember the lines, yeah. I'm quite excited to hear what people think of the voiceover, actually. Since Insurgency, I've been working, since Day of Infamy, I've been working, I worked as the voiceover director and community manager, but on Sandstorm, my role's been mostly the lead game designer. But I also wrote and directed all the voiceover and stuff still.
I need him to blow up the cache.
Yeah. We have a new mechanic. I wonder if he's going to show it yet. You can use frag grenades to blow it up, which is traditional.
You need 2, right?
Yeah, 2 frags or whatever, which is what he did. But now we have another mechanic where if you go up to a weapon cache and you just hold F, you rummage through it, and you find an explosive, and then you put it back in and you plant it. So now you never have that situation at the end of the round where it's like, oh, this last motherfucker didn't bring any explosive charges, and he's just wandering around the entire map looking for them. So you don't need an explosive. And it does take a long time to do this rummaging, to do this thing. It's just a backup thing. So C-Road says, damn, Mikey. What do you mean? What's wrong? T. Uter asks, does the new third-person animation will be available on launch? I heard the actual is just a placeholder. Some of these animations are placeholder? Yes, some of them. Some are final, like most of the first-person animations are pretty final, you could say. Some of the third-person ones are. But yes, some of the other third-person ones are just placeholder. I'm going to be working to improve them. Unemployed Sofa says, can't wait to play this game. My mate has never played the first one, but I loved it. I'm gonna smash it. I'm good to hear, dude. I'm glad to hear, dude. Thank you. I don't see how you're gonna afford it though if you're an unemployed sofa. I can see why you're unemployed. You don't have any skills. Or sentience. You're just a piece of furniture.
What gun do you want?
Let's try the AKM. Classic.
I like the OK.
Yeah? You want the OK?
I like that it's like off center.
Yeah?
Feels interesting.
Interesting.
Let's bring in something.
Is the commander class open?
Yeah, no, there's a guy playing commander, so
nice.
I'll ask him to.
Yeah. So let's talk about the fire support mechanic. In Insurgency Sandstorm, you can call in helicopters, drone strikes, that is small commercial drones, smoke artillery, explosive artillery, jet strikes, all kinds of cool shit. Chemical strikes. But the only way to do this is through 2 player classes working together. That's the commander and the observer. This is much like in Day of Infamy, the officer and the radio man classes. And the observer, Miguel, is near the commander. he enables the commander, he lets the commander be able to call in these things. The commander can't call anything in unless the observer is right beside him, or her. Narratively, this is the commander saying, okay, get me explosive artillery here. The observer has the radio, and talks to HQ and says, hey, we need an artillery strike right here. Then station says, okay, here it comes, and it comes down. How many maps are there in the beta? 3 maps. For full release, there will be 6. Royally Majestic asks, ooh.
Blotto.
One thing I want to make note of, guys, that I forgot to mention earlier. We are streaming on Twitch, we're also streaming on a bunch of other places. We have our community team watching all of these different sites. So we do see your questions. The one I'm looking at right now is on Twitch, so if you want to be seen, put it in Twitch, but you can also put it in the other ones too. I think we're trying to...
Call a helicopter.
Yeah, call the support, ask him for the support helicopter.
Blotto, call a helicopter with your binoculars.
Yeah, you guys could use a helicopter, I think. Speed reload! Nice.
I don't think he comprehends the command.
Is he the commander?
Yes.
His icon suggests otherwise.
Oh, really? Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, is it this guy?
Yeah, it's that guy.
Okay.
As you can see, the commander has a slanted 3 lines.
Oh, okay.
3 horizontal lines. And an RPG. Oh god, he's dead.
He's dead.
He just got fucking iced, dude. Oh my god. Oh.
Ooh, scary.
He pulped his head. Is it still there? Go look.
Go look?
Go look.
You're gonna sabotage me.
Oh no, he's there. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Okay, go on. No, it's still there. We do have dismemberment. It mostly happens with explosions. Mostly. If you shoot somebody in the fucking head with a dushka, it might go away.
Send more! Send 1,000 that don't care!
Where's our boy? Where's our boy?
Hot Streak says this looks good.
He
Thank
left.
you.
It's fucking love.
Oh, play commander. Play commander.
Oh, I need a...
They'll help you.
Okay.
So we're gonna change to the commander.
I wanna be...
G36. Yeah, show off a new weapon. I
wanna
agree.
be
Get a hollow sight.
Oh, suppressor for sure. I'm special forces.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Crazy Polak asks, as far as I know, the OG maps are there. Actually, no. All these maps are unique. There's some where the layouts are inspired by Insurgency maps, but these aren't like ported maps, right? These are unique maps. Ralex H says the voices sound great. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. What do you like about them? Your nurse.
That was one of those guys, the explodey guys.
Yes, we have suicide bombers in the co-op mode, so be careful. If you hear a phone ring, run or kill the guy with the phone.
I mean, he was playing CS for a second.
He was playing CS for a
Yeah,
second.
CS 1.6.
Got a bunny hop in.
Enemy! They're trying to take the...
Okay, that's okay.
Oh!
Who's watching my back? Not these guys.
Someone asks, what are the factions? The factions are security and insurgents. This war is fictional. It's inspired by some wars going on right now. It's inspired by modern insurgencies. But the conflict itself is totally fictional. It's something in West Asia that we never specify. The people involved on the security team include special operations soldiers, like you saw with the American, militia members, like the female voice, as well as just regular army or police forces. On the insurgents, it's an insurgent team made up of rebels who are revolting against the government, of course, which is represented by the security. Also, and you can see maybe when we're in character customization later, another one of the insurgent characters called Operative, who is, much like the Spec Ops American, working in the interest of that faction, albeit more clandestinely. CoolCat555 says, my game is downloading for 45 minutes now, and I can't wait to play it. Immortal Joker says, oh my god, I just thought I had to deal with suicide bombers in the Cernyx servers, but having them in the official servers equals hype, yeah. To give the context for that, Insurgency was very moddable, and we intend the same for Sandstorm. And in Insurgency, there was a co-op server called the Cernyx server, which was just fucking nuts. It was like 16 players versus, god, 30-something bots, I don't know. Probably more, actually. It was like 48. And shoot him! Oh my god!
I heard the phone. I heard the phone. And I knew it
He
was
jumped.
over.
He dodged your fire, dude.
Yeah.
He leaped. He like leapt over the table to get you. Holy shit! So that's actually perfect timing. That was a suicide bomber in Checkpoint. In the Cernix server, it was a community server. Had lots of players. They also had suicide bombers, which is something that we now have in Insurgency. In the Cernix server, you had to shoot them in the head to kill them, which was just, oh man, it was really hard. So now you just have to shoot them. RAF here is using a frag grenade, but if he gets closer... Oh my god, did you see the leg? Or arm? I don't know.
Oh, I just broke through the door.
Did he breach?
Yeah, I breached the door. They kicked the door, right?
They do kick the door, yeah. They should kick the door. But the first person animation hasn't been updated yet. Oh my god.
That's not a lot of shit. You're not allowed to shut on Twitch.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, you
They did their best. Do you want to hop in and be the observer, and we can...
Let's do that.
We can call forth... we can...
Fire
rain-
and Fury?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Alright. But first, what time is it? Well, let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
Go to the character customizer. So first, okay guys, we're going to give away a copy of Insurgency Sandstorm. This is not the only one we're going to give away. We're going to give away some more. Right now we're going to give away 2. First, we're going to do a traditional raffle. So, what's going to happen now? And Johnny, are you ready with this? I'm speaking to Johnny, our marketing director. Johnny, look at me. He's got noise-canceling headphones on. Johnny! Johnny! Hey, are you guys ready for a giveaway?
Oh, I went down.
Yep, okay, cool. So, oh, we got the camera on.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
Explain the giveaway.
All right, so you're going to say a word, and when you say this word, that's going to enter you and make you eligible for the giveaway. So, Johnny, you guys ready for the word? Yeah, we're just communicating with our community team. Please bear with us.
You wanted the character customizer, right? Open?
Yes.
Okay.
First, we're going to do a raffle, then I'm going to ask a trivia question. And I'm very curious. I'm wondering if anybody's going to get it. So
Should I hide it, or are you gonna build it?
No, the first one's just a raffle.
I know for the, but are you gonna build it?
I will build it.
Okay, so we'll watch.
I will build it. Yeah,
okay.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys will watch me build it. Are we ready?
Everyone's
Yes.
saying word. Nice.
No. We're not picking the first person to answer. Everybody's gonna say a word, and then we're gonna raffle for all the people that are in who said the word. You say the word to enter the raffle, and then you're eligible for the raffle. It's as we've done it in the past. Let me make sure our community team is aware of this.
Lots of people. Go on word.
Okay. Okay. Good. We're good to go. The word is tarmac. Tarmac. T-A-R.
Oh, you're gonna give them. You're gonna let them.
M-A-C.
Oh,
Tarmac. Oh my god. The chat just exploded.
you all know how to spell tarmac. Good job.
That's good. Well, it's only because I explained it.
I know. Got excited.
I was gonna do, you know what I was gonna do before? I was gonna do rutabaga.
Oh, that's.
But I don't know how to spell rutabaga. It's the E's and A's, who knows? Okay, so we're getting a lot of people saying tarmac. If you say the word tarmac, you're gonna enter to be eligible for this giveaway. For a free copy of Insurgency Sandstorm, if you own that copy, then you can play in the beta right now, this weekend.
Oh, look, rutabaga.
Rutabaga. Is that how you spell it?
I don't think that's the correct spelling.
There's too many
Maybe it is.
A's.
There's too many A's.
There's too many. There's an E somewhere in there.
Yeah, there must be an E.
I'm surprised nobody said Tupac as a joke.
Tarmac. My favorite Mortal Kombat character.
Tarmac?
I was just kidding.
I was gonna say, I don't remember him. Okay. All right. Alex, go ahead and roll the dice. Giving away to... And then we're going to wait and watch the chat. Do a little drum roll. Someone said vagina. That's very funny.
It's the second time.
Chewy TV has won the giveaway. Congratulations, Chewy TV.
Nightbot has spoken. Explosive chat.
Is he here? I don't see him in the chat. Congratulations, you just won a free copy of Insurgency Sandstorm.
Look at how nice everybody is.
Oh, they're all congratulating. That's so nice.
That's so nice.
I like our community. Maybe I'm biased. I used to be the community manager and work on the game, but I think they're Okay. So, Alex, are we getting him set up? I assume we are. Yeah. Please DM our, well, through the Twitch, I don't know if it's called the DM, but directly message the official New World account, and you will get your copy. Okay, yep. I just got confirmation. We are setting him up. Now we're going to do the trivia question. This is something I've been wanting to do before. Let me just find the thing. Yeah, it's up here. I'm going to make sure I get the... Whoa.
There.
Okay. Yep, okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is switch over. So I'm gonna move over to Miguel's computer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna customize your character, Miguel.
Okay.
And here's the game, everybody who's watching. I'm gonna ask a question, and you gotta guess the answer to the question. And the first person who answers the question will get a free copy of Insurgency Sandstorm. So I'm just gonna click randomize a few times here. Look at those chops! Oh my god!
I actually haven't seen the facial hair bits yet.
Yeah. It's still work in progress. I think the gray coloring and some of the coloring in general, just got some shader issues going on. But Darth and Gamer says the answer is too much recoil. Okay, but for real, I'm gonna ask the question and I'm gonna customize the character at the same time. So the question is, what American operation am I from? What American military operation am I from? Put on a traditional military blouse.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Put on traditional military trousers.
No, not the team. Not the.
No, we're not finished yet. I'm customizing the character now.
Yeah.
Not the team, the operation.
Yeah, the name of the.
The name of the operation. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. DCU. DCU. All right. This is a big hint. Facial hair. Big stash.
Nice. Wait, really?
Big stash. And to top it all off,
Ooh. Damn, you've got
lots of options.
some
Right?
very smart people in chat.
Oh, did they get it?
A couple people. I think I saw an answer already.
Hold on.
I saw the answer.
Okay, this is the final character. Bump helmet, DCU camo. Gothic Serpent. There it is. Yep. Operation Gothic Serpent. I think it was Phobos Anomaly.
Don't click because it's on
shit.
this. You're showing the. You're
Oh,
showing
God.
the.
What do
no,
I
just
do?
leave it. Just leave it.
No.
I got it. Give me the mouse.
What do I do?
Give me the mouse. This is out of control. Give me the mouse, Dad. Oh.
Operation Gothic Serpent was the correct answer. Jersey Dan says knee deep in the dead from Doom. Operation Gothic Serpent is depicted in the movie Black Hawk Down. In Black Hawk Down, the Delta Force teams went in with this traditional military fatigues, the blouse and the trousers. They wore DCU camouflage. It was the 90s. They had 90s mustaches because it was the 90s. That's why he's got a mustache.
Really? Were mustaches popular in the 90s?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Weren't they?
I don't know.
I feel like they were.
I didn't have one, so I have no idea.
I didn't have one either, but I was prepubescent.
Yeah.
I couldn't grow it. And then they had, of course, the iconic Delta Force bump helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Flying Mongoose says mustaches never go out of style. Yeah. Anyway, yep, so that's it. Operation Gothic Serpent. I think that, yep, Phobos Anomaly got it. Thank you, Phobos Anomaly. And whoever said knee deep in the dead, that's a hilarious answer. Now I'm imagining fucking Delta Force, 90s Delta Force with their Car 15s or whatever.
Now we
The red tinted scopes rolling through.
We gotta
hell.
take him out now. You take him
Wait, was knee deep in the dead Mars or was it Hell? I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, so, all right, pretty cool. Why don't you customize your character a little bit, Miguel?
No, I thought we're taking this boy out. You don't want to take him out?
You're right, we should take him out.
Take
Let's
him out to his operation.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Versus is a bit more people. You want to see that again?
let's give Versus another try, yeah. Let me look at our schedule real quick here. And again, guys, don't worry, we're going to be having a question and answer period at the end. Cool.
Cool Cat
Yeah.
555's game is downloaded.
Nice. I hope you enjoy, Cool Cat. 555.
Yeah. Are you getting that in the game?
I don't know. I'll have to talk about it.
Let's go. Ooh, we're AKS 74U.
Stingbat says, "How do you say your mom's vagina?"
Oh, let's hit.
Sure, I can explain that one.
Yeah,
That's
Taking the IUD.
that's the Arabic line I was talking about before. Insurgency is a vulgar game. It's true. And we no, the matchmaking is broken. Kus umak is the word that was taught to us by our lovely actor for the militia voice, Lara Sawalha.
Let's blow something up.
Let's blow something up. Blow up that car.
Then we can leave. Yeah, we'll blow up the car.
I'm not sure what's wrong with the matchmaking. Might just be a little sparsely populated.
Can I control?
But what we could do is if people own the game,
I can tell you guys queue with us.
we could, yeah, well, not just queue, but we could also just join the server.
I see some nice explosions.
Yeah, blow it up.
Okay. Clear. Oh, that's okay,
Your friend ran directly in frame, like, "Hey, you blowing up the truck?"
I should have said something in voice chat. Poor guy. No, I won't be party to bullying this boy. We're gonna
That's
find
okay.
another game.
Yeah, let's find another game. If this doesn't work, we'll just go to the backup server.
Yeah.
And I'll look at the backup server info.
Can we play with us? Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
If you queue us,
That's what
queue
we're
at the same time.
Yeah, if you queue up, you should be joining us.
Oh, this is a cool
Yep.
question.
Yep. I'll answer that question in just a sec. I'm just looking at the backup servers. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's see who we get. Allow me to answer a question that our community manager, Alex, has shared with me. Thank you, Alex. A lot of people have been asking, what was it like moving from Source to Unreal Engine 4? Well, in a lot of ways, it was challenging, as you can imagine. We're pretty small. Oh my God, there it is. I think the matchmaking's fine. And you're dead. That's your body, dude.
Yeah, okay, but let him have it. Let him have it.
Oh. It's all in good fun, ladies and germs.
Roger
The
that.
initial avatar on first load looks like Sheldon. Right on. What? Sheldon from... Really? That's interesting. Anyway, what was it like moving from Source to Unreal Engine 4? It was challenging, as you can imagine, because we're a small team and we've only worked with Source. So there was an adjustment period, and we had to learn the tools. However, it's been really awesome at the same time. Like, the reward for the time invested in getting a new engine is it's huge. Like, Source is kind of an old engine, right? It came out like 2004, I guess. So it would have been 14 years ago, right? And it's shown its age. There's still other games that work on Source, but I think they're mostly proprietary Valve games. And one of the things we found looking at UE4 is just really powerful. You can do a lot with it. And a lot of other games use it for that reason. Unreal 4 is becoming very popular. It unlocked a lot of abilities. We could make our maps bigger. We could not have audio problems from putting in too much voiceover, which could happen in Source sometimes. And graphically, it's just a huge upgrade, as you could imagine. Aspects, the way level design is done, there's not really as much like brushwork as there was in Source, which means we plop down props, which means we can make really high quality props and plop them down and have it not be too... Oh shit, you're getting shot at. Oh no.
Yeah,
We gotta...
yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Said my bad.
Oh.
What a nice boy.
Yeah. Why don't you... Let's try to get some artillery or something going on here.
Do we have a...
Yeah, he's in front of you.
I'm not commander, I'm breacher.
Oh, okay.
I'll respawn as
That's
breacher.
okay. When you're dead, that's fine. Yeah. But yes, so generally speaking, the move from Source to Unreal Engine 4 was good. Oops. It was time for us to move on, and we did it as a team, and...
Oh, there's commanders already.
It's pretty awesome to look at Insurgency and to look at Insurgency Sandstorm and just see the difference, right? I mean, look at this fucking refinery.
Can we request requesting chemical airstrike over?
Miguel, it's not technically an airstrike because it's fired by mortar batteries.
Requesting chemical mortar.
Check your facts.
Okay, I go. I'm like,
Roger that.
I can't hear him. Are you guys role playing?
Yeah. He's
Good.
role-playing.
I'm glad.
We're role-playing.
Unemployed Sofa asks, what made you decide on the name Sandstorm? It was originally our code name for the project, back in its infancy. But as time went on, I don't know, we kind of liked it. The Sandstorm is, I think it's a good analogy or metaphor for the kind of combat that you experience in Insurgency. It's loud, it's chaotic, it's confusing, it's eye straining. It's right now. It's like being down in the fucking dust, and it's all kicking up into your eyes and your face, and it's obscuring your vision. You're confused. You can't breathe right. Being caught in the sandstorm of our combat is intense. It's an intense experience. We want to put players into a sandstorm.
Okay. Oh god. Having this game, dude, your game's fucking broken while you're playing it, dude. Go fucking fix them, man. I checked your fucking gear out, dude. You need to fucking do some meds, dude.
People being savage in voice.
PTFO says, why is the FPS so bad? Well, keep in mind this is Twitch, and we're streaming I think at 30 frames per second, so that's part of it. Obviously the quality's not going to be totally up to snuff for what you'll see if you actually boot up the game. Also, of course, this is a beta, and we're still optimizing the game, so please be aware of that. As we continue to optimize the game, we'd appreciate if you share any feedback that you might have for bugs and glitches, all other kinds of things.
Hey, you just fucking died, dude. One idiot.
We wanted to do a beta period to, sure, get people excited,
You
you know,
fucking
and
teabag,
this is
dude.
very exciting for us as well, but we also want to test. By unlocking the game to everybody who owns it, we can test our game. We can figure out what's wrong, we can get feedback, we can balance new things, we can fix things. So, it's important that we hear your feedback. Go to insurgency-sandstorm.com/feedback, or go on the Steam forums and let us know what you think. The real Mr. Chair asks, any future factions being added, such as British forces? The only factions we have are security and insurgents. The only thing that we want to do is, or the approach that I guess you could say we want to have is we would rather just add voices that make sense for the factions that we already have. The way our character customization works is, it's kind of like I was saying before. In Insurgency, people just projected their identity through stuff like the workshop and customization, and we wanted the same thing, only we wanted to build the system in the game itself and make it a vast, different system of customization that shows up for everybody, not just for you client-side as it had to be in Insurgency on the workshop. So the way that works is somebody dresses themselves up to be a Marine Special Operations soldier from MARSOC, or a Green Beret, or a local security soldier, a local security special operations soldier, or something like this. Same thing with the Insurgents. It's really whatever narrative you want it to be. But to get back to your question, that being said, basically, if we did add a British... If we added Brits, it would be through voiceover. We'd add a British voice for the security faction. We wouldn't actually do a faction. Kid Savior asks, any Asian model and voice for security? There is an Asian model.
Yeah.
His name is Zhu. And he can use the American voice. We don't have a... I'm not sure what you mean specifically when you ask for a voice. If you mean an accented voice from some Asian country, no, we do not have that. There's 3 voices available for the security. Ooh, that's a glitch. That's an interesting glitch. That guy looks like Rorschach. Yeah, it's spelled Z-Y-O-U, and admittedly my pronunciation might not be very good, but what I'm saying is if you go into the character selector and you look for that name, Z-H-O-U, you can play as an Asian character. We have a little bit better representation in the game now. We got local female fighters, which is a thing. We have African heads, or one African head, one Asian head, Indian head, various different Arab heads, etc., etc. Royally Majestic asks, is there still proximity chat near the enemy? And someone on the New World account answers yes. I'm glad you asked that question. What we have right now is Team VoIP as we've always done it, right? You speak into your microphone, you speak to your team on the team radio, right? However, people around you will hear you. They'll hear you speaking. So you can talk to the enemy this way, you might give away your position, and the enemy can talk back to you, and you'll hear them. However, we also want to have for release a new button that's just local chat. So like whenever you speak, it's going to speak proximity no matter what, because you're a person in the physical world speaking. But you can speak into your radio, or you can just speak into the space around you, just proximity. Kids save your ass. Do the Insurgents have female models? No, they do not. How much is the game again? $30, although you get 10% off for pre-ordering, and then another 10% off if you own Insurgency. When's the next giveaway? We are going to do another giveaway in a little bit, but not yet. We'll probably play PvP a little more, and then we'll do some co-op. We'll do a giveaway, then we'll do co-op, I think. Maybe we'll finish off with some competitive. We'll see. Is there a competitive mode? Yes. It's 5 versus 5 firefight. In 5v5 firefight, you can matchmake, and you can go up and down in rank. We're gathering a lot of data right now on the system, so please bear that in mind. It's a work in progress. But it should be functional, as it is now. It's important to stay hydrated while you play games, and to occasionally stand up and stretch as well. Someone asking about mod support. Christoph asks. We don't have any mod support for release, however, we plan to do mod support post-release. I can't speak to the breadth of which we will have mod support, but I can say that one of the things that we plan to first explore is having people be able to create their own maps and put them on the workshop. Beyond that, we'd like to have more, of course, but we're still exploring.
I'll kill every last one of you!
1 man left.
Nice kill. That bastard is lucky. Why did he do that?
No, he didn't. I don't think. Can you do that in the old Insurgency? Can you jump and shoot in the air? Oh, okay.
You couldn't.
Okay.
People would complain to us, but we kept it because it just feels bunny hoppy and silly.
Yeah.
If he didn't hop, he would have just killed him.
Yeah.
But instead, he chose to die. Reaper One Actual asks, when does the NDA drop off? The NDA for the alpha is ongoing. It's not dropping off. If you recorded footage during the alpha, you're under NDA. You're not able to share it. But this, like the beta we're showing right now, there's no NDA. You can record and you can stream just like we're doing right now. Master Cheese asks, will there be Steam Workshop? As I said earlier, yes, we plan to add Steam Workshop post-release and mod support. Can't say specifically which mod support, but one of the first things we're going to explore is custom levels.
All right, let's go.
People asking about crossplay. We have no plans for crossplay. Could come post-release, possibly, but as right now, we don't plan for it. Console release is next year. Dude, let's definitely call in the gunship. You just call it in?
I need a
Observer.
boy. Where's the
Hold C,
C.
and yeah, and click
yeah.
Request Observer.
Sure.
Oh, you gotta click it. You gotta click it. I don't think you did it. Hold it and click it. Click. Click.
Oh, click.
Click.
Oh, my bad. I'm wearing really
Oh, I'm
strong
sorry.
noise blocking headphones.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. My bad. Damn it. I'm not contesting that.
Duke asks what the minimum specs are. I don't believe we've announced the minimum specs yet. We're still working on that. As we optimize the game, we're gonna be able to clarify what the specs are.
sir.
Snake Venom says in all capital letters, I can't find match. I'm not sure what might be wrong. Check your matchmaking preferences, bottom right of the play menu. Make sure you set to a good region and you have the appropriate modes selected. How do you switch between single fire and auto fire? Default should be the X key, as in X-ray. Bombardier says, I like how it feels like original Insurgency, but better. Interesting. What about it feels better? I'm glad you think that. For how long do you plan to support Insurgency Sandstorm? We do intend for post-release content, but we have not announced any plan. What that would include is probably stuff like new maps, new weapons, maybe new voiceover, that sort of thing. All of which would be free, because we don't want to fragment our community. If we had a substantial content update, maybe like an expansion to bring it to a new era or something like that, if it warranted the cost, we would explore doing something like that and charging for it. But beyond that, for new maps, new weapons, no, wouldn't pay for it. Miguel, I think your magazine is not in your
Yeah,
M4.
no, it wasn't.
Oh wait, don't reload. This is a cool system. Oh, okay. If you interrupt your reload mid-reload, you can actually... The reloads are staged, so you can actually be drawing a weapon and it has no magazine. Miguel, if you want to demonstrate that.
We're surrounded.
Oh. Well, I guess it's probably better if you try to win, isn't it?
It was a risk.
That's okay. When you spawn back in, maybe we can show off the staged reloads.
Pardon?
When you spawn back in, let's show off the staged reloads.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
should I do pistol? Or...
the M4.
Okay.
So shoot a little bit, and then if you reload, but then you switch your weapon once the magazine is out, or you melee or whatever, yep. You can see now you have a weapon, but as you see in the bottom right, and actually at the mag well of the weapon, there's no magazine in the weapon. So you can shoot once, I think, because you have one in the chamber, but then you're out. So the only way to get your weapon back in the fight is to continue the reload, which will be quicker now because you already had the mag out. Now it's in, you chamber the round, you're good to go. This is a subtle thing, but it's a realistic thing, and it's something that the player always has to watch for. We wanted to have ammunition management be a thing. We wanted people to be mindful of their magazines and of the state of their weapons system. People like that. Cool. And let's to review. Could you demonstrate a speed reload for me? Just do a normal reload.
Oh, normal reload.
So normal reload, right? You're shooting, hit R. You take that mag out. Look at the bottom right. You put it back in your reserve. Now you put in a new mag that's the fullest one that you own. If there's multiple full ones, it's just gonna choose one. Now, if you shoot a little bit and you do a speed reload, you rock that mag out. You totally drop it. You don't put it back in your vest for a faster reload. So now you have 4. This was not a feature in Insurgency. I believe Escape from Tarkov does it. As do Tactical Professionals. Mr. Cameron asks, can you pick it back up? No, you cannot pick it back up, actually. That might have been our concern with that. It was something we considered, but the issue is like you just be speed reloading and then people would swing their mouses down and pick it up, and it's like, you know, it's like you didn't even do the partial reload. We wanted there to be a cost for doing the speed reload, so you drop it on the ground and it disappeared. Well, it doesn't disappear, but you can't pick it back up.
Can you still lean?
Yep, you can. Lean a little. It's not a stupid question, or not a dumb question. As you said, it's a normal question. As you can see, Miguel is leaning. That animation is bugged, as you guys might have saw. When you melee, the hit appears before it completes, but we're aware of that. Fluorescent Flagger says, are people having issues connecting to servers? Trying to do comp for a while and people don't connect. Since we've gone live, I haven't been able to check in with the team exactly. There might be some matchmaking issues. If there are, please report it to us. Report it on the forums. Let us know what's going on.
I should stop contesting the snipers.
Let's do it. Copy.
Peabody says, I don't have this game at the moment. Well, you could if you wanted to. It's available on Steam now for pre-order. If you pre-order, you get the full copy of the game. You can play during the beta period, which is right now till the 13th. And you can also play in beta 2, which starts August 30th. A lot of questions. Can you change the color of the vest? Delta Force used black vest in 1993. That's true. We don't allow you to change the color of your vest. We did have to be discerning and careful with the way we put in character customization, because if we made a character too customizable, then you can't tell who's on what team. So the silhouettes are distinct, but also the colors. Oh my god. Good kill. If we had people be allowed to be black vests with the security, then they could get confused with the Insurgents, who do have black vests. So this was a concern.
Get me assassin. We need assassin. Station, this is observer. We need the gunship.
I think after this round we should do a giveaway. Alakan asks, will this game have translation? Somebody asked earlier about a Spanish translation. The answer is yes. There will be Spanish translation. We're translating a bunch of different languages. That gunship is badass, dude.
Three down. Attack run complete. Assassin out.
One of the cool things about the fire support is if you call in a pilot on the security, they will actually communicate with the forces on the ground. As you heard that pilot, she was updating the team on how many kills that they're getting. That is, the gunner in the gunship is getting, which I think was 3, it said.
Shit! Fuck!
Oh, I'm alone, I think.
Peabody asked about Russian translation. Yes, we do have a Russian translation planned. We won't be translating the voiceover, but we will translate the UI. A lot of questions. Just again, remember as a reminder, guys, it's fine that you're asking questions, but if I miss it, we will have a Q&A at the end. Someone asks, can you drive vehicles? Yes, you can. Oh, that's an issue. Oh no, you got him. You killed him. Okay. I thought.
Not in there. I'm the last man.
You are the last man. Nice speed reload. Oh. Good try. Alright, let's cut back to the character customizer. We're going to do another giveaway. The way this raffle is going to work is I'm going to say a word. All you guys write the word in the chat, hit enter, and then once you do, you'll be eligible for the giveaway. The word is raspberry. Raspberry.
There you go.
If you say the word raspberry in the chat, spelled correctly, you'll be eligible for the giveaway. We're going to give away a copy of Insurgency Sandstorm. It's a full copy. You'll be able to play right now in the beta period. A lot of raspberries. Blueberries!
He doesn't want to win.
Whoa. What a provocateur. Yelling blueberry in a raspberry chat. Jeez. Gotta get the mods on that guy.
Edgy.
Yeah, real edgelord.
Apples.
Apples. Alright. Alex, go ahead. Pull the trigger. So the giveaway goes to, and let's wait, Slavomir Jakov. I'm really glad you won, Slavomir Jakov. Yeah, keep clicking randomize. Go to the Insurgents. Let's show off the Insurgent customization a little. As you guys can see, we're randomizing our Insurgent here. There's a lot of different options, but they all maintain the same. That's very red.
I like this one, actually.
I like this guy. A lot of different varieties of outfits, but the silhouette's still maintained. We always have the shamag or even the balaclava. Why don't you go show the balaclavas?
Yeah, that's headgear, right?
Yep.
Ooh, 3-hole.
1 hole, 3 hole, 2 hole. Pretty advanced graphics, right, guys? With those holes.
How do you? It just sounds like.
It's pronounced Yakov.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you won, Slavomir Yakov. I was only teasing. Don't worry. I thought it was a fake teasing name, not a teasing name. I thought it was a fake name.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Okay, Slavomir, have you got your key? Is everything good to go? Because then we can start the next raspberry. Well, it won't be a raspberry. It'll be a fun giveaway. Are we talking to Slavomir? Is he good to go? Yeah. I just want to make sure he got his key. Okay, yep, Yakov got his key. Alright, cool. Alright, yes, fun giveaway time. Yeah, sure. Okay, so now I'm going to customize the character.
Go.
I'm going to move over here.
There's a giant mouse pad.
It is a giant mouse pad that he has. Okay, so we're going to go back to security. So this one's going to be a little easier. Just going to do randomize a little bit. Okay. Trivia question is, what video game character am I? What video game character am I? And we're not done yet.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Blouse?
Rolled for sure.
Rolled blouse. Traditional trousers. I'd give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Get the hand. Where the hand's at?
Wait, did he have gloves?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wait, did somebody say it? Yeah, they got it.
Now we have to go in like
I think I gave it away. That's Naked Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3. That iconic tiger stripe camo and headband. As you can see, the character creator is quite robust, which is the point of this fun giveaway, I suppose, as well as giving away a key. Kid Savior wins. Thank you, Kid Savior. I'm glad that you know your Metal Gear Solid. I played Metal Gear Solid 5 last year, I think. It was awesome. And I watched the playthrough of all of Metal Gear Solid 3. It was pretty sweet. Can we customize our characters too? Asked Gubby. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, anybody who owns the game can customize their character, but you need to unlock each item. The way it works is as you play, you rank up, you gain points and stuff. And with those points, well, you rank up one level, let's say. You get a random item, and you also get a bunch of points. You use the points, you can directly buy something, or you can just, wear the random item that you got. So, without further ado, let's play a little bit of co-op.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's about that time. So I'm actually going to play with Miguel now. I'm going to be a little less focused on answering questions. What's that?
I need, because we're going to do I'm going to show desktop, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
so
sure.
This on.
All right, right on.
So you can see.
We'll be back with you in a second. We're just configuring.
Grab me the, send me an invite.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to create a party. I'm going to invite you to a party. What's funny?
No, it's just people going, yes, my name is Miguel too.
You guys want to play? You find us in the matchmaking. We're going to be using the matchmaking.
Yeah, just queue at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, I sent you an invite. We do have a party system in Sandstorm. That's what we're doing right now.
Invite.
Okay, now I'm promoting you to the leader,
Roger that.
which is also an ability of the party system.
Alright, co-op. Try to call in some airstrikes. I want to see some chemical mortar.
Ooh. Servers being prepared. Good. That means other people can play with us if they matchmake in. Console is trash. Good name. Okay. Console is trash asks, can I play? Yes. If you play.
If you queue right now.
If you queue right now. Unless you're asking if you can play the game. In that case, yes. You can buy it. It's on Steam. $30, but 10% off if you pre-order, which is what it would be now because the game comes out in September. You get access to the beta. And then another 10% if you own Insurgency.
Commander. Ooh. Like my Counter-Strike skin. Oh, damn, wait. I'll show you later.
Okay. I'm going to be an observer, okay?
Yes, I'll be commander.
Let's get gas masks. Be ready for that. Show off a new optic. Yeah. We're gonna be a little less focused on the chat. Hey, dude.
Huh? Oh.
I'm in your truck.
Wow, that's a lot. It's a big bag.
What's up?
Okay. How many of us are there? Okay. Let's go. Okay, you want to just start early? Wait, what fire support you want? Chemical mortar, right? That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the building? This it?
Yeah, call it in.
Okay.
Chemical mortars! Let's do it!
Because I'm next to Miguel, his character can call in fire support.
Can you put on? Is it cool if you put on the?
I don't think there's a third-person animation yet,
Okay.
but let's both hit B at the same time. Ready? Oh, okay.
I hit it.
What's up?
Nice.
Let's roll. Gas masks will prevent you from dying in chemical smoke, and they will also prevent you from coughing while in regular smoke, so you can be concealed.
I got left side.
I'm with you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh shit.
The same guy.
The same guy.
The same
The
guy?
bots have a new behavior. It's called ambush.
Okay.
They can hide in a room and wait for you, and they do that on the objectives.
Oh, really?
We ran in like idiots instead
Why
of
did-
clearing the room,
so-
and he just shot both of us in the back immediately.
You should have said stop. You should have said stop.
I was surprised I was dead.
We'll try
That's all right, we're back.
exactly the same thing.
Let's try exactly the same thing. Warn our teammates about gas mask. Or, yeah, warn them about the gas that's coming.
Okay. I want to get a burst shot on the. Okay.
Did you warn them about the gas?
I want
Hey,
chemical
start.
mortars on this location. Danger!
There you go.
Position. Fire chemical mortar.
What's up?
Warn them about the gas.
Oh, there's gas coming.
Miguel's got big old headphones on, so.
Hold on.
Okay. We're going in. Oh, what about the distance from the mortars and stuff? You know?
What of it?
You're
Sorry?
explaining to me like the mortars have a place.
Yeah, they have a travel time. So the mortars will fire, and you can actually see them come down from the sky. There's a time to target.
Look away.
Let's get in there. Okay, got one in the corner.
Yeah. I'm going around the other side.
I want A.
Oh, friendly.
Wait.
Oh, it's a counterattack.
There's a huge fight in this farmhouse. That's enemy mortar, I think.
They're out back.
Can't see anyone.
Hold on. Reloading. I have to reload. Wait.
What's up?
Hey, let's call in an explosive drone.
Okay, where?
I think.
Uh,
Well, sorry, I think we should do it after after we capture.
Sure.
Or after the counterattack.
Hey, 1 second.
and, oh, right in front door, right side, right side, right side.
Enemy southeast.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's call in and I'm with you.
I think they're done. Cover me. One alone.
They're retreating back there. Okay, I'm gonna call the drone now.
Get explosive mortars on it.
Pushing up. Where is he?
I can't see. Oh, to the left, to the left.
What? Rocket!
Where's
calling
There
mortars?
are- no,
Or-
they-
oh, it's their mortars. Oh shit.
I don't know if my drone's. Oh, it's a cooldown. I got it now.
Oh, okay.
Explosive mortar coming in. I'm going around the backside, I think. There's a lot of them somewhere here. Again? Okay, we're getting out.
Fuck,
right?
get out.
We're
Yep,
getting out.
they're mortaring us. The enemy can also fire artillery.
Oh, that was. Okay, that was my mortar.
Those are your
This
mortars?
is my mortar.
Oh.
And that's a helicopter.
Oh shit.
And now
Get
we
clear.
have to,
Get cover.
I
Get
know,
cover.
I'm gonna die. We'll always.
The gunship is quite.
Oh, look
is
at
quite
his arm.
good. That's a good gib. Look at that. There's a floating bit there, but some people asking about the recoil.
Recoil?
Well,
Okay, sorry, that's my habit again.
yeah, the
wanna
way
see-
the way Miguel is playing is he is compensating for the recoil. And you should see how huge this fucking mouse pad is. It's like as big as my torso.
I can show.
Yeah, let's show some recoil patterns.
Okay. What should I hit? Okay, let's shoot this wall here. So I'm not gonna move the mouse, I'm just gonna fire. That's the recoil of the AK.
And that's with a foregrip
With foregrip and compensator. Actually.
and compensator.
Yeah, so that's like
So that's like-
extreme recoil.
Yeah, why don't you take both those off and then shoot it
Yeah,
again?
yeah, sure.
That's with a compensator and a foregrip, which is 6 supply total, which will mitigate your recoil substantially. Those two upgrades we're still tweaking.
So this is without any of that.
And obviously the AKM is going to kick a lot more than a lower caliber weapon.
Yeah.
Got what I need.
It's just my habit to.
We talked about this
Yes,
before
I
the
know,
stream.
I know.
Miguel and I was like, well, you know, you're too good.
Compensating the recoil. At playing the game, I'm pretty not that great, but
No, you're fine. You're just being modest. But yes, the point is, players can compensate for the recoil. We want people to be able to do that. We don't have arbitrary weapon recoil. We have like a very small cone of fire that's like random, but that's only really comes into effect at extreme distances with like pistols and shit. Generally speaking, your bullets just go where you're pointing your sights, and if you, with your hand, like have the ability to compensate and aim, then the bullets are just gonna go there.
I'm gonna take control of the outside here.
I'm with you.
There's a lot of them down there, I think.
Yeah.
And outside on the right, palm trees. Ooh.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Oh, what is that grenade sound? Okay, I'm going inside. Oh no, don't go inside. Don't go in there.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh no, don't go in there. Oh, it's a
real.
miracle. I think it's just you left.
Shit.
There's
you're
at
right.
least 2 of them still inside.
Okay. I'm fine with this.
I think you can peek them in.
Fuck. Oh shit. Oh god. Shit. Why don't we switch to some competitive play real quick, and then we'll do a Q&A.
Okay. What with the together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Let's try it.
I leave game, right?
We both do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now here we are. We're in the party. Go to play and competitive, which you guys can see at the top right.
Ooh.
Find game.
Ooh. Ooh.
There should be enough players. We'll see if we can find a game. the way the competitive matchmaking makes is it's 5 versus 5 firefight with a modified rule set. Firefight is a mode where there's 3 objectives. You have to capture all of them to win or kill the enemy, and you only respawn when you capture an objective. Silent Wraith asks, is this game PvP or PvE? Both. We have cooperative, which we were just playing now. Earlier we were playing PvP. And now we're playing competitive PvP. Are there armor options? Yes, there are. There's light armor and heavy armor. Armor helps stop bullets. It also helps mitigate explosive damage. But bear in mind the game is quite lethal, as it is. Oh, here we go.
Did you learn your map callouts? Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I know what I'm playing.
What are you, flanker?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. He's a flank man. Alright. I'm gonna go light.
I think I'll take a bit of armor, actually.
I'm gonna take a little ammo. Little ammo.
Okay.
Take a foregrip. Alright. Waiting for players. We got a few more coming in. No horizontal recoil, asks Reedhand. There is actually horizontal recoil. So yes, thanks. I didn't mention that before. I wasn't describing all the things that factor into our recoil, and yes, horizontal is one of the things that factors into it. Is there offline with bots? That is something that we plan on doing, but it's only going to be with checkpoint mode. I'm not sure if that's in for beta 1. I think that you should be able to do that in the local play option. I'm not sure if we've optimized it or if we've configured it for every map. Will there be rain? No, we don't have any rain at the moment. That might be cool for another map. It would probably be map specific. Two more players.
Saying hello.
Someone asking about the ranking. We haven't gone into the details of our ranking system yet exactly. We're going to be talking a little more about that. One of the reasons we're doing the beta is to help determine, basically gather data, I guess you could say, on what competitive play is like and rankings and placement matches, all that kind of thing. Terminator asks Linux release date. We haven't announced a Linux or Mac release date, but we will be releasing with PC, Windows PC, and then we're going to add Mac and Linux post-launch, as well as consoles, of course, next year. Will is here. Hello, Will. How are you?
Is he your friend?
Will is from Twitch, I believe.
Oh.
That's what the wrench means,
Hey,
I think,
how does he
right?
know? You know my name?
Hello, Will.
Hello, Will.
Are you from Twitch? I don't mean to... I hope I'm not asking something obvious.
Oh, look. Easy. That's easy. He wants a shout out.
Hello, Finn Richardson. Here is your shout out. Thank you very much for playing. We didn't have enough players for the match.
Oh, really? It goes back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We did only just go live.
We'll try
like
one more.
An hour or so ago. So let's try one more, and then we'll do a Q&A. Will says, yes, I work for Twitch. I play Insurgency Day with me on the regular. Oh, it's awesome, Will. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Have you checked out Sandstorm? It just went live. PC fan asks, will you guys deploy servers in Hong Kong? Part of what we're doing in the beta is determining which regions we want to do. Which regions are feasible, I guess, for us. Right now, yeah, if you go to the match preferences, Miguel, if you don't mind, real quick, you can see those regions. Europe, US, Europe, U.S. East, Asia, Russia. I have to double check, but there's a couple more too. All right, let's try again.
Ooh, security.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we got more players. If you guys want to play with us, please feel free to rank up in the matchmaking. Just need one more person.
You include pocket sand for a close quarter weapon.
Pocket Sand. That's from King of the Hill. I actually love that show. That's Dale Gribble is like one of my favorite characters in any fiction. I think he's hilarious.
We're missing one good boy for our team.
Or girl.
Oh yeah. Can you
think
throw
I'm
back
playing as a girl.
grenades? Yeah. It's
Yes,
in our
you can.
trailer.
You can throw back grenades, indeed. And there's some good voiceover for it. Is there an actual sandstorm in the game? No, there is not an actual sandstorm in the game. The name Sandstorm is kind of a metaphor for the kind of combat that you experience when you play Insurgency. Being stuck in a sandstorm, the sandstorm of combat. It's frenetic, but it's confusing, it's obscuring. You don't really know exactly what's going on unless you focus. Oh,
Can I force start?
you might be able to.
Where is that?
I'm not sure.
Skip match waiting time?
Yeah. There we
Ooh.
go. All right. Slightly imbalanced in their favor,
Nah, it's okay.
but that's what we want. Okay. We can only play a couple rounds, then we'll do a quick Q&A and we'll say goodbye.
Let's
You're
see
looking
what
pretty
play.
good, Naked
You're
Snake.
looking
On
good.
your knees!
Thanks. I just got these sunglasses.
Get down on the ground! Roger that! Hey, drop your weapon! Now we good to go!
All right. Someone asked what about the giveaway. We will do the giveaway too. Yep. We've got 2 more keys to give away, so we'll do a couple rounds of this.
Do you wanna? Should we all rush B or should some of us stay for A?
I want to go for C. You want to come with me for C?
That's a spicy play.
That's a spicy play.
We can go ultra wide on that C.
Ultra wide.
Ultra wide flank. I bet we should see someone soon. Looking pretty clean. You wanna go up?
Let's move. Yep. Nope. Contact. Fuck.
Oh shit! Good call on the contact. I'm going to. I hope we cap it though. Stalemate? Oh, that's spooky.
He's with you.
That's so spooky. Oh. Should have seen his tiny head. Oh.
Yakov asks, how long will Beta 2 last? Beta 2 will last from August 30th up to release. How's your download coming, Yakov? You good to go? Yakov won our contest earlier. Good win, good win. All right.
Alright then, get ready!
I think they're gonna expect the exact same movement.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take a slightly righter side.
Righter more?
side, and then you
Okay.
can, if you go down the same path, but you just hold them from advancing too much.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stay right side. Create a crossfire.
Crossfire.
Yeah.
Like the pinball game,
Yes.
right? From the 90s commercials?
Yes.
No, it was a pinball. It was weird. It was like little figures. I'll go right.
Okay.
Is this what you meant?
Just hold it. Let's see what
Okay.
they do. B's already being capped. Okay, oh shit. Is there something? I didn't see. Let's shuffle across. I think they
Moving.
don't wanna mess with us.
Let's go to B.
Okay,
shit.
guy up on the stairs.
Got one.
Nice one. Up on the
Minus
stairs
one.
as well.
Okay, yep. That's what you say, right? -1.
Yeah, -1.
Okay.
Up,
Which
right
stairs?
up behind you.
Oh. Refinery has a lot of stairs.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. I should have intuitively known that.
Ninja Raid.
Ninja?
No way. Really?
Will says I remember that commercial. Yeah. You remember. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, look at noisy bastard. What's up with these guys named bastards fragging out in the stream? Been fragging
good.
out all stream.
They're carrying us. Southern Thing says all the comments are saying the game is bottlenecking and bad performance. Has anyone in here played yet? Yes, we're playing right now. In fact, we do have some people who are experiencing some issues with the frame rate. They need to turn down the settings to get the game to run well. Again, this is a beta period, and as stated in the message of the day, it is a work in progress. And one of the things we are working on up to release, and even past release, is optimization. If you encounter any glitches or issues specifically, please report it to us on the Steam forums or on our official forums, insurgency-sandstorm.com/feedback.
Enemy just took Alpha.
Damn.
Oh, we're good.
One man versus.
Here's what we'll do. Take a look at your map.
What?
As soon as we spawn in, head straight for Alpha. We need to get there within 25 seconds.
You think he can cap it before the team at A comes over? Because they just spawned.
We don't know. Go.
Alpha?
Alpha. I don't know if we have time. We're almost there. No, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Careful, we might be camping it.
Yeah, sure.
Securing Alpha.
She go. We're capping.
Okay, I'm going to Bravo.
You wanna? Okay.
No, keep capping Alpha.
Okay.
I'm going to Bravo. Shit.
Oh. Okay. I get it. It's all points are captured, you lose, right?
Yeah, but they owned more than us, so it didn't matter.
Oh.
If there's a point contested, which would contest the match, then it's there, but if they own more, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's how it's set up. We're still tweaking these firefight rules, by the way. Anyway, I think we need to, because we have to get out of here in 10 minutes, right? So I think it's time for the final giveaway.
Well, we don't want to give these guys, let's give these guys one more round.
Okay.
It's been a 1-1, so let's...
You're right. Let's do it.
Let's give them a good run.
We'll do one run, and then we'll do the giveaway. Actually, let's do the giveaway while we're playing. Alex,
go straight to B?
Johnny, make sure Alex is ready. Giveaway. Yep. We'll do the raffle right now. The giveaway word is going to be, since we're playing competitive, clutch. Say clutch in the chat to be eligible for a free copy of Insurgency Sandstorm. Contact.
Which side?
Left side.
I'm not with you.
Never mind.
I'm at B. One down B. There's still a couple more at B.
Moving to B.
Another down B.
I'm on B.
Third person, upstairs, second floor.
In the building?
I don't know, on the rickety area.
Rickety area. Don't shoot me.
Oh,
Don't shoot me!
Yeah. Good call. Okay.
Oh, we won.
We get it. Run for their money.
Rock and roll.
Clutch. And now people are spamming clutch in chat. So
Oh, they're complimenting us. Wow, how nice. Thank you, everybody. That was a clutch. Okay. Alex, go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see who gets a key. Okay, let's quit out now.
Are you sure? No, just kidding.
We only have enough. Sorry.
Yeah,
we're on a time constraint, unfortunately, so we gotta go. Don't worry, there will be many other streams where we play competitive. And there are other clutches to be had. Who won their copy? I didn't see. Roban36. Roban36. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy, man. You can download it now. Remember, you can play the beta until the 13th.
I'm going webcam?
Oh, no, we're going to do the other giveaway, the fun one.
Okay.
And then we'll do a Q&A for a few minutes. Where is it? Okay, this one's a tough one. I'm not sure if you guys are going to get it, but let's try. We'll try it. Switch to the game?
It is.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry. The mic is blocking my face. Which country am I from? Which special operations team in which country am I from? You don't need to name the special operations team. You just need to name the country of origin for this special operations team that wears this particular outfit. We're going to the camos now. Note the basic fatigues and the desert rocks camouflage. That's Desert Rocks Camouflage. I won't give the real name of the camouflage yet, at least near as we can tell. It's pretty obscure. I'm not sure.
The desert's great. It rocks.
I'm not seeing the name yet. Ooh. Yep, there it is. Egypt. Yep, very good. This is the Egyptian camouflage. It's an older style. It's called Thunderbolt, I think. We wanted to get some more obscure camos in there too. When I first saw this camo, I wanted to dub it Desert Poop, but I thought that might be too vulgar.
You don't like Rocky Road?
Well, Rocky Road's a mixture, isn't it? There's marshmallows, so all kinds of stuff in there. But yes, it is Egypt.
We all have Google.
We do all have
Don't
Google.
click that, you
Oren.
don't-
Oh shit! Sorry. I just want to see who won.
Always
Oren,
showing off
congratulations.
the desktop.
Okay, so Oren's got his key. We have a few minutes to do a Q&A. Let's flip to the camera.
Yeah.
I saw a question earlier. We had a bunch of questions, so let's address some of those for as long as we can stay.
Mm-hmm.
Some people asking about the single player. As some of you might know, we had a story mode planned, but we canceled it. We have no updates regarding that story mode. It's something that we are going to consider again and reevaluate post-release. Right now, we are just focused on making a multiplayer game. Right now, we want to put that experience out there for release and improve on it post-release. And the story, as of now, is still being evaluated and considered, and we don't have anything new to report at the moment.
What else we got?
Somebody's spamming in the chat, fix your game with cool sunglasses. This is a beta. There are a lot of things that are work in progress. There's some people are having issues with optimization. They're experiencing weird bugs. We experienced some weird bugs when you were playing. Keep in mind this game is a work in progress. It's going to be iterated upon leading up to release and even post-release.
I like that one. Will you add a reflex sight for pistol?
I was actually, we were talking about this. I was talking to our weapon artists about it. We're considering it. I don't want to say anything specific because I don't want to ruin any surprises, but I also don't want to set any expectations. Honestly, it is something we're talking about. Could be a cool option. Might be a little ridiculous to see everybody with pistol reflex sights going on, but like we're not going for realism anyway. So
how do you holster that anyway?
Some holsters fit it, I
up?
think.
Okay.
I think it depends.
Okay.
What are the main advantages of Unreal versus the Source engine? There's a lot of advantages. I think the biggest one is the maps are bigger. Well, at least we have more capabilities as far as level design goes and making larger maps, which is why our maps are slightly larger now. Also vehicles, that's cool. Somebody asked earlier about vehicles. There are vehicles. We didn't see any vehicle play, I don't think. But, no, we did.
I got shot by one.
You got shot by one, that's right. Yeah. The vehicles are deadly. They're kind of like mobile turrets. They provide an interesting sort of gameplay, not like most shooters do them where it's a truck with an MG on it. In most games, that's just like the vehicle for getting around and light defense. But in our game, it's because of the lethality and the close quarters and the lanes, you could say. You can like set up a turret. It's got, the MG has a armor plating in front of it in the face like this, so you're looking through a slit. And you can mow people down and they can have a tough time shooting you because you can put a lot of fire down on them. You can also fire from inside the vehicles.
Is there a specific voiceover for burning female character?
Yes, there's specific voiceover for every character.
Basically,
it's interesting that you asked specifically about the female, and I'm not sure what you're up to. But yes, there's character-specific burning voiceover.
There's even voiceovers different voiceovers depending on whether or not they're suppressed.
Yes.
As well.
If you get, and this was the same in Insurgency, if you're getting suppressed, but that means getting shot at, your vision fogs, your aim gets swaying a little bit more, and your voiceover changes. So normally your character might yell, "I'm reloading," but if he reloads when he's suppressed, he might yell, "Fuck, shit!" Ah! He'll grunt and moan and stuff like that. Will there be anime titties in the Steam Workshop? Cannot confirm at this moment.
Is he gonna read that?
I'll do it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I understand You guys can ask us whatever you want. If it's something we haven't announced yet, it's something we'll just say we haven't. If you want to be silly and ask about some of our silly modding stuff, that's fine too. We had a pretty awesome modding community. We had some pretty weird mods. As far as anime stuff goes, people are allowed to make what they want, I guess. Obviously, if it's offensive, like, we're going to look into that, and we might have to take it down. But we did have some pretty funny anime videos. If you guys go to YouTube and look up Bed Bananas, he did a hilarious video of Day of Infamy and of Insurgency, showcasing the anime stuff. And it is, I think it's safe for work.
The Ligma map.
It just goes to show you when you allow modding, you get some interesting stuff.
Did you hear a real Bert to make a sound for the A10?
The autocannon strafe, the jet airstrike that comes in, that was recorded. We didn't actually like record a jet doing that strike, but the samples that we took, I believe, was from an A10. I'd have to double check with our sound designer. People asking about Battle Royale. We don't plan to do any sort of Battle Royale mode. That might change post-release. I don't know. This is one of those questions I'm always afraid to answer because I don't want people to like read into it. Mm-hmm. But like, we're not planning it right now. Maybe in the future, I don't know, but it's not planned.
Crouch sprinting.
Crouch sprinting, no, we prefer to have crouching be slower. The game, I don't know if it would work well with the pace of our game, but an interesting question nonetheless. How we do the sounds? Did you record real guns? We did not personally, but we do use real weapon sound recordings. Mikey is hot. Thanks. DLC. We do plan to have free content post-release, including like weapons, maps, maybe voiceover, new customization options. Lots of cool stuff we're planning. Is there a prone stance? Yes.
Yes.
There's progression? Yes, there is progression. However, you don't unlock weapons through this progression. You don't unlock attachments or upgrades or any of that stuff. You only unlock cosmetic items, and these cosmetic items are purely cosmetic. Mikey is hat. I'm not wearing a hat.
Will there be a penalty for not playing even though you queued, like how CSGO has the ready up system and stuff like that?
We've talked about that. Again, like a lot of this comp stuff we're still figuring out, and if you have an opinion on that, please share it on the forums. We're still, there's some vulgarness that I'm not going to read, but that's fine. I appreciate the humor, Chick-fil-A. I notice you.
Server's tick rate, stability, hit detection.
Where is the question? I ran into any issues so far. I think we have had some issues, even like at the beginning of the stream. I think the stream. At the beginning of the stream. Thank you, Miguel. There were a couple issues with hit registration, or it was just lag. I'm not sure. We have to look into that. If you have a screenshot or a video of that, of any hit registration issues, please go on the forums and post it. Steam forums are fine. You could also go on our official forums, insurgency-sandstorm.com/feedback. Any shirts available? Oh, you mean like this one? No, not at the moment. We might eventually. Cool. Do we still have 10 supply points like the original? Or we have more now because more weapons, etc. We did up the supply count a bit because we did like a refactoring of like all the resupply. So in PvP you get 15 supply. Co-op is 20, I believe, at the moment. Co-op you get more access to stuff, and it's a little more easygoing. But for PvP, it's 15. The weapons cost a little more usually. We removed AP and HP because we didn't feel like they contributed well to the meta. As I was saying before, like the meta for Insurgency was often just like, oh, just get AP because why wouldn't you? Like it's just gonna penetrate armor if it's there, or walls if they're there, and if they're not, you're still gonna kill the guy. So we found that like removing it and actually having more interesting supply play and choices was better for gameplay. We just made our weapons feel good penetrating normally. There was also an issue where like maybe I'll get armor, right, for my character, but if that other guy on the other team gets AP, then he's just gonna always kill me. My armor means nothing. And it's not like I'm responding to his choice. It's not like I saw him choose AP and I need to change my choice. It was just arbitrary. Same thing with cover. Like, I'm hiding behind this wall. I hope the enemy doesn't have AP, otherwise this cover is useless. So, there are a bunch of reasons why. We talked a lot about it.
I need to stop.
Let out a huge fart right now.
He asked
I
actually
don't have
how
to-
we managed to stay playing without using a bathroom, but we used the bathroom before we.
Well, it's
got-
only been 2 hours. Like,
yeah,
I-
easy.
People last 2 hours without going to the bathroom.
Will weapon calibers affect bullet penetration through walls? Less penetration. Now I'm gonna do a video on that.
Miguel does videos for us. He's done the featurettes.
I did the sound.
You've done a great job at that sound one. Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
a new sound one that just went up.
I made the sound video and I made the reload mechanic video, and I'm releasing another video. We're releasing another video on the bullet penetration stuff and like bullet mechanics and all that stuff
General ballistics.
soon.
But to answer the, let me make sure. I did it
no,
again.
No, it's fine
Oh,
because
never mind.
it's webcam.
Right. No, of course. Sorry.
Yeah.
What is the name of your channel? Twitch.tv/New World. You're on it right now. I'm not sure. We don't have a. This is the official New World channel. My name is Michael Tsarouhas. I'm lead game designer on Insurgency Sandstorm. This is Miguel Garcia, who's the product or a product manager.
Yeah.
Not a
No,
product manager.
The
product
for
manager.
yeah, on Focus's side.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The one. No, okay.
Okay. I hate your smile. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Why are we? Let's.
I knew exposing
let's-
myself.
Look, we only have so much time.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
just talk about Insurgency. We're happy to answer any questions you have. Jesus Christ.
In the movie Max.
This question has to be asked. Any chance of microtransactions? Okay, I'm glad you asked this question. We want to be really clear and transparent about this. For the release, we have no plans for any sort of microtransactions or payments that you make to get content in the game. The cosmetic system is just you play, you unlock them randomly every time you rank up, you get points, your credits, and you spend these credits to directly buy the thing you want. If you want the 2-hole balaclava, you just save up the points and you go buy it. And we tier the rank slots. There's like common items, they might only require a little bit of play, then like super rare items, which require a lot. We're still testing all this, we're still changing the values. That's going to change throughout the beta, so your rank will reset. But post-release, we are considering including an option for people to buy these credits, and then you buy it with real money, and then you can just buy the item that you want, or the items that you want. This is a good way to support us, support our team, support our project here, support our future projects. It's not something anybody has to do. It's totally optional. You can just play. Nothing is like locked behind a paywall. Like anything you would pay for to get the credits to unlock, you could also just play the game to get the credits to unlock. And again, it's all cosmetic. It's not new weapons or any of that shit. So, this is something we're considering post-release. We want to be clear about that. That's something we're considering. And set that expectation in case we do pursue that.
What other questions we got? Oh, there's scope switching. It seems
Scope switching? Yeah, that's something we also talked about. That would be like you have a 2x magnifier and you hit a button and you flip it down. Or there's some scopes, like this G36 scope that's got like the magnified and then the little one on the top. And you could switch between it. We have discussed that, yeah. Are we good on time?
Well,
Okay. Just let me know when we have to stop. Should I download it again after post-release? Yeah, absolutely. You should play the game after it releases. That's correct. Yeah, I'd encourage it. This is just the beta period.
is the under barrel? Oh, is the under barrel grenade launcher there? It should be, right?
Yeah.
The demolition. I just
It's-
didn't play demolitions today, but
Mhm.
like, yeah, the demolitions class should be able to add under barrel to I think all its rifles, right? Except maybe
No.
there's a FAL or a G3 that you can't.
The M16A2 I think does not have the grenade launcher,
Mhm.
but it will. The AKM can get a grenade launcher. The AK-74 can get a grenade launcher, but the SKS cannot. And
Okay,
that-
yeah, of course.
yeah. But you could also get an RPG or a Panzerfaust 3.
Yeah.
Or an IED. Wow, that worked.
RGB laser pointer.
Okay, we have 5-minute warning, guys. Final questions. Where's the EU server located? I think this one was in Amsterdam or Frankfurt, the ones we were playing on. Is it going to be full workshop support or just partial workshop support? Well, it depends on what you mean. We want to add workshop support post-release. First thing we will most likely do is new maps. The ability for people to make new maps. Beyond that, we're not sure. We're still exploring. We don't want to like break the cosmetic system by having character model replacements. But if it's just client side, like it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's something we're considering and we're exploring.
Oh, sorry about the
Same
table
thing. The table? What's wrong?
Yeah, we're hitting the table. I gotta
Oh,
chill.
okay. I'll just
Chill.
go back. Chill. Just get chill back here. Miguel,
Yeah.
chill out back
Sorry,
here.
I'm
with
chilling.
me.
I'm chill.
I'm chill, dude.
It's a firing range for weapon testing with a recoil pattern.
It's something. We'll have a tutorial mission in the game, but we don't have an actual firing range for release. Something we'd considered, but we ultimately decided against because we wanted to focus on making the tutorial good. Maybe post-release. We'll see. This is a game that will be iterated upon and changing and having new content added post-release. And yeah, I want to share more, but I can't yet. There's some cool stuff coming. I think you guys will like it.
What's the anti-cheat system you'll use?
Easy anti-cheat.
It's the same one as Fortnite.
Yeah,
right?
it's really easy.
Okay.
That was a joke I was gonna make, but then you started saying something, so I had to just like wait here before I could make my easy joke.
It's the same one as Fortnite and a couple other Unreal games, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We used to use BattleEye, but now we're using easy anti-cheat.
Oh, I like this. Have you game dev nerds actually fired guns before? How does you want to say your one?
Yes, I have fired guns before. I've fired guns when I was in Texas. I fired some cool guns. Fired some stupid guns too. Like a Desert Eagle.
Oh,
it's a stupid gun. It was jamming constantly. It was not working properly. But it's also just kind of a.
That sounds really scary. Like.
Well, it wasn't gonna explode in my face, but it was jamming,
Oh.
and I guess it could have exploded in my face. I don't know why it was jamming or what was wrong. I did stop shooting it. But I fired an M4, I fired some other guns. A lot of people on the team have fired guns. I'm not sure if you're implying you feel like the gunplay is bad, but
gatekeeping guns. Oh, here.
we're gatekeep.
No, he was gatekeeping here.
Was the right peak advantage removed in this game? You will always have a right peak advantage to some degree because your character is right-handed. In order to get like a left lean that's far enough, like you just kind of have to stick your leg out, or otherwise we're worried it might look too ridiculous.
Oh, is that what that meant? I thought that was this is a netcode question. Is that what,
I'm not sure. Maybe Psycho
okay.
Teddy can clarify.
Yeah.
We're just looking at the time here.
Body mutilation. There is.
Yep,
Actually,
there's gore.
If you rewatch the VOD, like on headshots, just the heads just like.
They might explode. They don't always explode. But you can also dismember people by the arms, the feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think the feet and hands. Definitely the arms and legs. Will the Russian language be in the game? Yes. I just did an interview with a Russian website yesterday.
No left-handed view model.
Even if it's only first person. No, we don't have any plans for that. If we did it first person, we would make it third person too. Turkish UI. I think we did Turkish translation too. I'd have to double check.
Sniper rifles, single shot everywhere.
There's the SVD in the Mark 14.
Yeah, the Mark 14 has auto, but I don't think it counts as a like sniper rifle. That would be a bit.
Yeah, so it's an ambiguous term, I suppose. Are there any sneak mechanics or AI knows where you are when you get close, even behind walls? If you make noise, they'll hear it, and they will wait to ambush you, as you saw.
Bullets do penetrate through arms and limbs.
Mm-hmm.
They do that.
They go right through.
Enhanced battle rifle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One example.
Question: could you give us one example of why Insurgency stands out from the crowd? I think we strike a really good pace. I think the nice thing about Insurgency, and I've mentioned this recently to press, is we are in the middle of the shooter spectrum. Over here you can't see it because of the microphone. Over here you've got Battlefield and Call of Duty, Quake, Overwatch, the real arcadey stuff, right? Over here, sorry Miguel, put that there. Over here, you've got the simulation-y stuff. Arma, Squad, Escape from Tarkov, whatever. But right here, you've got Insurgency. You've got people die really quickly, but there's no reticle. You move somewhat fast, medium fast. You have to stay aggressive and play the objective and that sort of thing. There's always combat going on. It's immersive. But people are still dying quickly. You don't have a very obvious HUD or kill feed. We try to strike a balance between them. So that's how I would describe that as our best quality, I guess, is just the balance.
Amen.
Who said amen? Oh, yeah, a couple people said amen. Amen.
Because
Right. It's amen. But also amen is in like, yes, agreed. You showed your heart when pointing where Insurgency is. Here, I guess.
weapon unlock system, no.
No, you don't unlock weapons. The way you unlock a weapon is you choose the class that has access to that weapon, and then you get it. You unlocked it. Congratulations. It's just class-based. Weapon skins, we might do post-release. Oh, how are we on time? Okay, yep. It's time to wrap things up, guys. Thank you so much, really. Today was a big deal for us, because anybody who wants to can play Insurgency Sandstorm now. We've been working on it for a couple years now, and it's been quite a project. Things have been coming along really nicely. Right now in this beta stage, please give us your feedback. Help us to improve the game. Help us to balance it. Let us know what's wrong. Let us know what's being done right, what you like, what you dislike. I really mean it. We do listen to feedback. It's really important. It's a part of our iterative process. It's why we exist in the first place. And why we got through early access with Insurgency. Why we did well with that, with Dave Infamy, and what brought us to this point. So please, give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. And also just thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you for playing the game. If you want to check out Insurgency Sandstorm right now, Beta 1 is available. You can pre-order it. It's $30, 10% off if you own Insurgency, another 10% if you just get, 10% if you own Insurgency, and then another 10% just for pre-ordering. And you'll get immediate access to the beta now, and another beta from August 30th to release. So, someone asked, yes, you did miss the giveaway, but don't worry. We'll have more streams. There will be more giveaways. There'll be more Sandstorm.